It's been quite some time now, and I wanted to jump back in and make this video here to get back rolling in the world of YouTube, the land of YouTube. I just created a video over my other channel, and I'm just getting my jumping back in and getting my feet wet because I took my little break. So this first video, first of all, hello, I'm Aradia Arcanum. Welcome to Arcanum's Darklight. And if this is your first time here, welcome. I've been on a little reset and just kind of recharging, as I feel all creators should. So I'm jumping back in, and if you are still here with me through all of that, thank you. I appreciate you very much. So I wanted to, this is going to be, I think, a quick video, but I wanted to jump back in, and I'm filming this on my phone. So if my eyes stray a little bit, it's because I'm not used to where I should look. But also I wanted to say that there's a lot of, because I've noticed when I use my phone, you can see a lot of the ash, and sometimes it looks like orbs, and sometimes it is. But right now I know it's the ash from my incense. That is, I have a lot of it here. But anyway, back to what I wanted to talk about. So I've had a comment under one of my videos. I don't remember which one. And I get this question a lot, and it was about Astaroth, and not this question a lot about Astaroth, but in general when working with demons. What is Astaroth? I think the question was, is Astaroth a male entity or a female entity? Here's my take on that. This is how I view it. This is what works for me. I'm gonna put it like this, right? So we have polarities within us, right? Within us we have feminine and male aspects, right? This is the same that I feel for demons and certain spirits, that they carry both. So when we work with them, for me, when I invoke a demon, I feel like what comes forth is whatever energy it is that I'm resonating with, or what they want to come forth as, right? When they see, right? Sometimes when you invoke, this is how I feel it happens, right? When you invoke a demon or spirit, you've done you've done the thing, you've done the invocation, and they show up. They're peeking, because sometimes they don't come, right? So they're like, hey, somebody called me, and they're looking to see who the hell's calling them, and they assess the situation, and they decide whether or not they're going to show up, or how they're going to show up. So I don't think that's a question where you can say, yes, that demon is male or that demon is female. I think they all are both, and it just depends on the dynamics. It depends on you, it depends on them. It just depends on how they show up. And with that said, you have to trust, right? First of all, 101, when you're working with demons, you can't go in there with fear, right? That's just like that, you walk by, and I think I've said this use this as an example on this channel a few times. It is when you are walking by like a few dogs. I'm gonna say a few, because just walking by one, right? Some people are really scared of dogs, so walking by one is a lot. But imagine you walk by a few dogs, because been there, done that. As a kid, we used to torment the neighborhood dogs, and then they in turn tormented us. But imagine walking by a bunch of dogs and you are in fear. So what's resonating is this energy of fear, and the dogs is like, why am I sensing this fear? They got something to hide, or they don't look at that. They look at that as mistrust. They look at that as something's wrong. because it is, right? You're scared shitless. But so that energy doesn't it translate well. So when you come into working with demons, even spirits, some people just working with spirits in general, they go into it with fear. So especially working with demons, right? You show up with fear, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, bye. I'm not working with you. Why'd you even call me? So you want to come into this without fear. And if you feel like you can't do that, then you want to take a step back and figure out why you have that fear, and then work through that, and then begin working with demons. Or either, I know some people may be okay with working with demons, but have fear for working with specific demons. So in that case, right, you take your time, build that relationship very slowly, right? If you are in fear, and I don't know why I got off on this tangent about fear because my original topic of this of discussion was the male and female aspect. But in any case, when you want to work with, and I believe that was a part of the question as well, like that person was scared, or to work with demons. So when you want to do that, and you have fear, but you still want to push through this and overcome this, you start very slowly, right? You're not invoking all these types of, you want to have a basic layer of protection anyway, right? So you have all of your protections, dot your I's and cross your T's where that's concerned. And you start slowly, right? You might want to lay that demon sigil out in their own specific corner space, and light a tea light candle. Don't even say anything, right? Light the tea light candle, lay that sigil out there, because what's going to happen is it's going to raise that energy of that specific demon, right? It's the energy, because the demon doesn't even have to be there, right? The energy of the essence of the demon's energy, because of the sigil, may just be there, right? So, and what I mean by that is, right, the calling card is the sigil, right? You place that sigil out. So it's sitting like a beacon out, and the demon has acknowledged this, right? And it's like, you know what? When the demon sees this or acknowledges this, his energy will come before him or her. And this is just the way this is the way my brain works. So, right. So you begin to build that, right? You're calling the energies in, and by not even saying anything, the presence of this energy. So then you become familiar with it, because, you're just like, okay, I got this, and gradually do the thing. Don't be like, I summon so-and-so, to this circle, and I need you, I want you to, I want to work with you, and I need you to do this. You want to kind of build that relationship, as I'm always talking about on this channel, building that relationship before you jump right in. Now, there are definitely 100% demons that you have called or can call, that you haven't worked with before, and you're calling them into the circle for a specific reason. For example, when you're casting a circle with the elemental demons, right? Maybe you have not worked with them before, but you're calling them in to cast this circle. In that case, right, that's okay. But if you, and now speaking when you're in fear and in the beginning, right? Because when you become more comfortable, sometimes you call the demon in for what it is that they are known for, and you call them in and say, but set your intention out there. So I'm speaking more for those that are beginners, and are in fear. So back to the feminine and the male aspect. when you're out of fear, you're confident. When you call them forth, whatever you get visually, right, or visually, right, whatever you're seeing, whatever you're feeling, whatever that feels like to you, that is what is coming forth for you, right? Trust that, believe that. And if you're wrong, right, you find out you're wrong, and then you are experienced in understanding what it truly feels like. So the next time you invoke this, you understand the energies, but it is all in practice and learning. So just begin to build trust in your intuition, and trusting that if it shows up for you contrary to what someone else says, then go with that, work with that, see why, see if it's just all in your imagination, right? Just do it. Just do the research. And you have to do it. You have to step out and do it. And I've been watching this guy Gary V. I think that's his, like, Gary V. And he's like this speaker that hypes you up, and for business, he's doing well in business, so people call him to speak on ways to, and specifically social media. And a lot of his phrase is just do it, right? Like the Nike commercial, just do it. And you have to stop talking about it. You have to, and I'm speaking to myself because there's a lot of things that I do that I'm always just planning and making sure things is right. So it comes to a point where you just have to do it. And, because back in the day, we didn't have all these things that we have access to now. So we just had to trust and do it and learn from those things, right? Because the best experience is you doing it yourself and learning from that experience. So long story short, when you work with a demon and you want to know if it's male or female, I think they're both, and it just all depends on the situation between you and that demon and the situation in general. So it's not a yes or no answer. It is both. And this is my view on that. And yeah, so I just wanted to share that to that person. Hopefully you see the video. I hope this answers your question about Astaroth. And this is in general for all demons and spirits, the way that I feel, especially as a beginner. When you are a beginner doing this, this is especially how I feel about that. So that is all I want to share here on this channel today. I also want to talk about, before I go, I have a new website called The Venusian Way. And I just want to say, working with Venus is not all fluff, right? Love magic is one of the biggest magics that is desirable right now. Not right now, just in general. And people don't really understand what love is, because love is just not fluffy. Love is not just, you want a relationship and loving someone else. There's so much to love. And a lot of the things that I'm working on now is Venus in our charts, the Venus cosmology. What is your Venus cosmology? How do you express love? And on my other channel, I will be doing a series of glamour magic and all those things. But do go over and check out my new website called The Venusian Way, where all of this is housed, because I no longer have my other website that was already Arcanum. So I have to go through all my videos and adjust and change everything. So that when you go click on a link, it is working. So there may be some things that I no longer offer, but yeah, so it is The Venusian Way. And that is all that I wanted to share with you here today. So I will hopefully get back on a regular, if I ever was on a regular schedule here. I would like to in the future be on a regular schedule, weekly schedule, posting a video, but some sort of schedule. And I'm not sure which day, but that is the goal. That is my plan. If you have any questions, let me know what you think about the male and female aspect of demons. How do you work with them in that sense? Like when you read and do your research and find out what this demon presents themselves as. And do you go with that, or you just let whatever comes to you come to you? Yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on that, because someone else watching this video can also potentially have that question and would like to get the views from multiple practitioners. So let me know your thoughts on that, because I am also curious as well. And yeah, that's it. So until the next video, I love you all, and into the shadows.